think I've been here at least, I think 5 years now. Yeah. At a bare minimum, I do about 8 layers of painting, and usually it gets up to about 30 because I paint over and over the same existing image and refine it and change the color and really think about how the color is working spatially with the composition. They take a long time to develop, but still, I generally get around 50 paintings a year, but I paint 7 days a week. I've always done colorful work. I think my color has developed more sophistication over the years, but since the 60s I've been painting colorful work. I like to create a deeper space, and they are abstract, so you can pretty much make up what you want to see, and different people see different things. I do tend to keep my paint very flat, but that's so that I can do a lot of different layers. Lately, in the last couple of years, I've let it get a little bit thicker because I sort of like that emotional quality. But generally, I try and keep it fairly flat because I know I'm going to keep painting over the same areas again and again until I get it right. When I lived in Chicago, I did much more rectilinear work because that's what I was surrounded with, was buildings. But now it's become more organic. They tend to be very organic because I live in a very organic environment right now. I spend a lot of time working in the garden, and so a lot of these are based on plant shapes, either close-ups or sort of the feel of landscape. I used to do more fantasy-oriented work way back in the 70s, and so I tend to think about some of these as a fantasy space. So very often they'll look a little bit like a landscape, but not someplace that you could really go, except in your imagination.